In July 2020, 18-year-old Grant Solomon tragically died in what was deemed a freak accident in the parking lot of a gym in Gallatin, Tennessee. The circumstances surrounding his death were as peculiar as they were sorrowful. The only witness was Grant's father, a man already under intense scrutiny due to years of allegations of abuse and mistreatment from his ex-wife. Despite a swift investigation that was promptly closed, the case ignited outrage on social media over perceived injustice. Today's case is multifaceted. If you've heard of it before, you might expect this to go in a different direction than what you're about to hear. This case involves accusations of large-scale corruption and gaslighting of an abuse survivor by local and state officials, and even family members. Most shockingly, it suggests that many people have ignored horrific allegations from a child, claims of attempted murder, and potentially the killing of an 18-year-old boy. There are two very different sides to this story, but that doesn't mean the truth is straightforward. Let's dive in. For 15 years, Aaron Solomon was a familiar face as a sports reporter and morning news anchor with WSMV-TV in Tennessee. Known for his daily news presence, Aaron was a staple in Nashville's living rooms. After leaving broadcasting around 2011, he transitioned to a financial advisor role with top investment banks, including Morgan Stanley and Merrill Lynch. Outwardly, Aaron seemed to have it all. He and his wife Angelia, married in 2001, had two beautiful children. Angie, with a doctorate in pharmacy, chose to become a full-time mom. However, their picture-perfect life unraveled in 2013 when Aaron filed for divorce, leading to a messy battle over their children and financial support. With both parties unemployed and drowning in debt, Aaron had previously declared bankruptcy once, and they couldn't file again. Yet finances were the least of their worries. During the 2013 divorce proceedings, and for years after, Angie made serious allegations of abuse against Aaron, claiming both she and the children were victims. The situation escalated so much that just days before Aaron filed for divorce, Angie alleged that Aaron had tried to kill her. Despite describing a nightmare scenario, the judge awarded Aaron custody of the children, and Angie lost visitation rights. The custody battles and allegations persisted, with no apparent help for the Solomon children to escape their father. The kids eventually defied a court order and ran away to their mother. By 2020, Grant, their eldest, had just turned 18. Grant was tall, athletic, and caring, a star baseball player, and a devoted older brother. With his 18th birthday marking his legal adulthood, Grant sought to gain custody of his younger sister, Gracie. Angie claimed that Grant had witnessed her attempted murder in 2013 and knew what his father was capable of. On the morning of July 20th, 2020, Grant met his father at the Ward Performance Institute in Gallatin for a private pitching session. Angie said they hadn't spent time together in about 2 years. Aaron arrived first, parked his truck, and waited for Grant. When Grant arrived and parked next to his father, Aaron checked work emails on his phone before exiting his vehicle. When he looked up, Grant's truck was no longer beside him. Aaron believed that Grant had gotten out to retrieve his baseball gear when the truck, possibly not in park or shifting gears, rolled backward, dragging him down a hill and into a ditch. Less than 10 minutes later, Aaron called 911, reporting that his son was trapped under the truck.
Okay, what's going on?
1357. My son's truck's backed over him, and it's rolled over him and dragged him into the ditch, and it's on top of it. He's trapped under the truck, and somehow it drug him underneath it. Yes, my son is under it. I'm trying to call 911.
Okay, what's your name?
Oh my God. My name is Aaron Solomon.
How old is the male?
He's 18. He just turned 18 a couple weeks, about a month ago. It's my son. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is not good.
Is he awake and
Oh, please
talking
hurry.
to you?
I don't think so. He's not alert, right? No, he's out. And he's trapped. I got 3 guys here, and he's trapped under the truck.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I understand, sir. Stay on the phone with me while we get somebody out there. What's your name?
Aaron Solomon.
Throughout the call, Aaron intermittently called out to the men he claimed were assisting Grant in the ditch. Grant was found lying face up between the front 2 tires of the truck.
He's underneath the vehicle.
Okay, I've got that.
And that's my son. Somehow it backed up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on with 911 right now. Oh my God.
Was your son working on it?
No, he was just getting out of it. It's the hill. We're on an incline, and I guess he didn't have it in park or something, or it wasn't engaged, or. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe
Is your son still
this.
not responding?
No.
And he's still
No.
under the truck. No one can get him out from under it.
No.
Can you check and see
Huh?
if he's breathing?
Somebody's telling me that he's coming too.
Okay. he
Maybe.
is. Now, when he wakes up, he might
I'm
be
telling him,
scared.
man.
Can somebody just
I'm
get
telling
down
him.
there and talk to him?
Yeah, somebody talk to him. Shit. Grant, turn your face to the side if you can, barely, but be careful.
Don't move him, okay?
We can't move him. We can't move him. Oh my God.
When emergency services arrived, they found Grant unconscious and unresponsive. The truck was lifted with difficulty, and Grant was rushed to the hospital, but he did not survive his injuries. An employee from the gym noticed the oddly parked vehicles and saw Aaron Solomon pacing on his cell phone. The limited police report mentioned no other witnesses, with the men thought to be construction workers leaving before police arrived.
8 a.m. We were in there kind of getting ready for everything, right? And when I came out, I didn't even know what was going on. What I noticed was I was walking by the door is open right now, and just cars were parked sideways. As you can see, like people kind of park vertically, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, why are people parking like this? Like, I'm like, what's going on? And then I came out, and the truck was already on them. And Grant's dad was over there on the phone, I guess, calling the paramedics. I think, like I said initially, they were like some construction workers. They had on a high vis, is all I know.
You came out, you saw the cars parked weird. How many people did you see? Do you recall?
Four
Three people.
Like 3 or 4.
The truck was already down in the ditch. You saw Aaron Solomon
already.
where? Kind of in the parking lot?
Like on the edge of the grass right there. Like literally looking out and trying
And
to
he's
talk
on
to
the
them.
phone.
Calling paramedics.
Okay. And then, so Aaron, truck, and then who else did you see? I know you didn't know them,
Yeah,
but how many people?
Like 3.
3-ish people. And they looked like construction workers, I guess?
They had on high vis. So they were...
Like the yellow
Yeah,
kind of
like
jackets?
what you see, like linemen, construction workers. It's just like anytime you work on the road or like in something like that,
Yeah.
you have to wear high vis.
And it was 3 or so
Yeah,
people.
like 3.
At that point, were there police cars or
No.
fire trucks
No,
or
they
anything
came
like
like
that?
a few minutes later.
Okay.
I need to address. My car is still running with air conditioner on, so I can't hear if his is on or off. But so I look down, then I look back up, and I see him because we were early. I mean, we had like plenty of time, so there was no rush. We had our time. So the last I see is him literally like right here closing this, about to open this. And I'm thinking, oh, he's just going to get his gear. And I'm going to check this email to make sure it's not important. And then I'm going to get out and we're going to go in.
Did he have his ball cap on then and everything?
Yeah. I'm not thinking worst case scenario at the very beginning. At first, when I got out of my car thinking, oh my gosh, and I look around the parking lot and I don't see him, I start coming down this hill. And first I'm looking through the windshield to see if he had hopped back in by chance, because I don't see him standing up out here. So then I'm like, well, maybe he got back in somehow, and I don't see him in. And so I'm above the hill, and this is the front end's at the bottom of the ditch, and I look down and I don't see his entire body because I see his red shirt and his head over here because he's angled that way. So I know that I know he wasn't covered by wheels up front, neither his head nor his feet, but he wasn't perfectly perpendicular. He was at a little bit.
Police reported that the vehicle was found in neutral, with Grant sustaining serious bodily injuries. The key was in the on position and Grant's phone was inside the truck. An autopsy confirmed the death was accidental. Gracie Solomon later stated that her and her mother's world was shattered by Grant's death. Authorities did not revisit the case or the ongoing abuse allegations. In the years since Grant's death, a wave of support has emerged from the online community of crime investigators, podcasts, and news agencies. In response, Aaron Solomon claimed that both he and his son have been victims of social media attacks, asserting that the case isn't what it seems. Grant's story went viral on TikTok and other platforms, with Gracie's videos amplifying the controversy, while local agencies continued to avoid further investigation. Aaron Solomon has publicly declared that the accusations against him and the viral narrative have been damaging and untrue. In a statement, Solomon emphasized that no abuse allegations were made until after his son's death, and despite cooperating with police, no charges have been filed. He participated in counseling and evaluations, which did not support the claims. He expressed hope that unfounded rumors would cease. However, others have criticized the investigation's handling and called for it to be reopened. Robbie Mason, headmaster of Grace Christian Academy, has been targeted by the Freedom for Gracie movement for allegedly failing to protect his students. They demand transparency, stating, "Please come to us so that we can give you the truth." Mason once remarked, "I always say we can be the solution." However, this case has brought mixed reactions, with some seeing it as a struggle for justice and others as a platform for various agendas. In summary, the case remains complex, with conflicting narratives and ongoing debates over whether justice was served. The call for a thorough review of the case continues, reflecting broader issues of accountability and transparency.